Tessa, you may have to do that.
You know what? I'm so glad they're at that age. Thanks, Sonia. A wedding and a baby. Well, different celebs, though. Entertainment analyst Penelope Jean is here with more. All right, we've got lots of juicy stuff to get to. So let's talk about the Duchess of Cambridge, Kate Middleton, pregnant or not. What is this?
You know what? I think this time the rumor might be true. So this is just my guess, and I know we've been hearing about it for the year and a half since they've been married. But this time, there just might be something to this, I think.
Okay.
So the whole thing is, everybody, that she was they're of course on tour right now in Asia, and they were at a banquet, a state banquet in Singapore, and she toasted with water, and everybody else had wine in their glass. Now, this might seem like a small thing to some people. But in etiquette, especially with the royals, this is a no, 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 no. You have to toast with wine in your glass, full to the brim. That's the etiquette. So, and she in the past has, you know,
partaken
she
in it,
certainly has. So I think there might be something to this one, Tessa.
All right, but there's something new.
She's in the news again.
Yeah, they came out this morning. Topless photos of how did this happen?
Just before they went on this trip, they spent 4 days in France at a private estate, which was kind of considered kind of a second honeymoon or a mini vacation for them, and they have very little time to do something like this, certainly away from home. And some paparazzi with a long lens camera had taken a photo of her, and she was
through the window or something like that.
Yeah, it's a topless photo. So the thing is that this is the royal family's actually going to sue because this is illegal. And ever since Princess Diana's death 15 years ago, it precipitated a whole, let's really look at this and see what we can do to change the laws on these things. It's one thing to be photographed when you're in public.
Yeah, but
when you're in private,
like that,
it's an invasion of privacy.
All right, speaking of privacy, I guess that's what Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively thought they had when they got married here.
I think they pulled it off.
They did.
They did. It's pretty amazing, really, in this day and age for a celebrity couple to pull off what they did. And everybody knows by now they were married here in Charleston at Boone Hall Plantation in Mount Pleasant. And they really did a spectacular job, and a lot of people are wondering, how did they pull this off with such secrecy that the mainstream media did not know until the following morning?
The day after.
And it's a couple of things. They did have non-disclosures, but they also had a lot of the people involved did not know what the event was. So it was booked under another name. The cake maker, all of the decorations, rentals of different things, tents. It was not booked under their name, of course. That was one of the precautions.
That would give it away for sure. But however, Star Magazine got something wrong. You want to show us this?
I love this.
This was in there in the Star Magazine the day after the nuptials.
Yeah, so if you look at the date, we don't need to zoom in, but it's September 10th.
Yeah.
So the day after they get married, this is what comes out in Star Magazine,
Blake
that the couple is cooling down, and then you have Patty Stanger, who's the millionaire matchmaker, saying, this is great, I'm going to read it to you. She says, Blake thinking that she could make Ryan commit fresh out of a divorce really shows how young she is, and it goes on and on. But I love this stuff. We could do a whole segment on how to not believe everything that you read, people, in these magazines.
All right, now let's talk about for some of our local people here. You know, Charleston's starting to become a really big boom city for talent and actors, and so there is a workshop that's coming up.
Yes, tomorrow. So this is being held at Trident Tech, and it's the South Carolina Film Commission and Trident Tech are putting this on from 9:30 till 5 o'clock tomorrow. It's an all-day seminar. It's a workshop, free, and this will help train people on how to be an extra in a film. Yes.
You just stand there.
No, I think there must be more to it for them to do this all day. But
have patience is one of it.
Yes, South Carolina has really become a mecca, and in fact, our sponsor, Charliewood Pictures, is you know, one of the reasons why that's happening.
All right, Penelope, as always, thank you very much. Well, we're back next with NFL star and actor Ed Marinaro. He's new to the Lowcountry.